Hello guys, hope you're all okay this evening, and it's time for another brush review. So just a quick one. So I've been working on some Goblin Wolf riders. I'll do some stills at the end, and I've been using, well, I've used a mixture of brushes to be honest. I started with the Heavy Metal Masterclass brushes, but they were, in my opinion, they were rubbish. I've been told to say in my opinion, so in my opinion they were rubbish. And I've moved on to the Army Painter brushes to finish them off. Bit of a mixed bag with the Army Painters. This is all in my opinion. The likes of the base coating brushes I really like, and I'll definitely be using these in the future. Got a nice body on them, and they hold a lot of moisture. They actually hold a lot of moisture, so when you're if you're trying to make sort of like a thin in your paints, they can be sometimes a bit over exhaustive with the water that you get onto them. So just be careful that if you're transferring water from your pot to your wet palette or whatever, don't have it in too long, so it will soak up lots of moisture. And then if you're just doing small amounts of painting and you put a bit into your wet palette or just onto your mixing palette in general, you get a lot of moisture on these, and it can really sort of dilute your paint. So just be careful with that, guys. But it's a great thing. It's a great thing for it to be able to hold lots of water. It's got a nice long body itself. Toe's decent. Just a really nice brush. The other two that I've been using, not so much impressed with. Now, it could have just been that maybe these aren't the greatest out of a batch, because as I've said with the Games Workshop ones, I've got some GW ones that I've used for years and years, and others that after a week or so you have to bin, no matter how much you clean them and everything. What I found with the detail brush is that the toe was really long, like the tip was really long, to the point that when you're trying to work in some fine detail, no matter how much you've thinned your paints, what it was doing, it was you're trying to find your point to draw your line or whatever, and it was too far, so you wouldn't be able to draw a line. It would be almost like a single hair almost. It would be like a tiny line, like imagine like a really fine detailed pen that you would want to use on a piece of paper, and it's too much. It was too much. That might have just been a one-off, so I don't want to poop these off completely. A hell of a lot better than the Heavy Metal brushes. The Regiment one, I just wasn't impressed with at all, guys. It's got a really big thick body, which is great, but what I found it tended to do was it tended to sort of furrow up the toe too much. It tended to make the tip displace too much. So on something like if you're trying to get a lot of stuff down onto a tank or something like that, I think it would be fine. Or even more so than you should be swapping these round. This is your base coating brush, and this is your regiment brush, but it should be the other way around really. This should really be your base coat brush, and it would work fine as a base coat brush, and use this for your regiment sort of brush, because I've been doing this for second stage highlighting, so you can get plenty of detail out with this. Once you wet it down and draw your point, you can get a pretty fine point on that. You know, you can get a decent point on that for even like detail work, and that's allegedly your base coat one. Whereas with your regiment one, yeah, that's a great point, absolutely great toe, but it just doesn't work because the body's so thick, the belly, sorry, is so thick. Can you see where it's almost as if it wants to sort of explode it? What it ends up unfurling the toe, and it's just sort of See, where it sort of it wants to start doing, you know, stuff like that because the body's so thick. So I wasn't impressed with that, guys. My own opinion, you know, as I say, it might just be a bad one, and it, absolutely fine for you know, if you're working on something like this, like a tank or something like that, it'll be perfect for it because the belly holds so much moisture and stuff. If you're thinning down your paint, you'll be able to get plenty of paint on, plenty of application to the model. Overall, hell of a lot better than the heavy metal ones. Really surprised to say it, guys, but I'm still the Royal & Langnickel's are still in the lead, guys. Absolutely head and shoulders in the lead. I'm so impressed with them. As I did on my last video, I went out and bought multiple packs of them, cheap as chips. So yeah, you know, price doesn't always equate to quality. I really don't want to sort of be too negative on the army paint, because I think army paint are really more intuitive towards the hobbyist than GW are. So I don't want to sort of like be too negative with them, because I really like them as a company. I think they're excellent. I think they're all for the hobbyist. But yeah, I will definitely be keeping that. That's going in the collection, and the other two I'll use circumstantially. I apologise that I haven't been on much, guys. I'm having real bad troubles with my back, my stomach. Just going through the mill at the minute. I'm on tablets, nerve dullers, and got physiotherapy and all sorts of stuff, guys. So I apologise for not being on much, and I'm not really watching many people's videos, to be honest, because, you know, if you're not feeling well, it's just I've lost. It's all I can do to get down and paint the figures, to be honest, guys. But I'm still trying to keep my eye in where I can. You're still putting great content out there, guys. Just a quick one as well. For Mythos from Frost and Fists, I know you had a pancreas attack lately. My stomach's been playing up. Touch wood, it's not pancreatitis, because I've got a few other things wrong with my stomach. But you know, I've had the pancreas attacks as well, mate, and they're absolutely horrible. So done the right thing, mate. You did the fasting and everything, and if there's anything I can do, I've showed you that diet thing before. If you need anything from me, mate, I'm just a SMS message away, or you know, even if you want to make a call or whatever, we could do that. But I wish you a speedy recovery, mate, and hope it doesn't happen again, at least not for a while. And Rich from the Nerd Life as well, his daughter, he's just found his daughter's got type 1 diabetes. So I just wanted to sort of let you know that the Gibsons are thinking of you, mate. You know, I hope it's as painless a transition as it can be for her to get used to this new lifelong life change, really. So I've got friends who've got type 1 diabetes, and pancreatitis is quite tightly related to it. It's all stuff to do with digestive enzymes and all the rest, and how your body can break down foods and everything like that. So if there's anything I can do, there's not much I can do stuck over in the UK, but we're certainly thinking about you. And even if it's just a case of SMS messenger, or as I say, a phone call, wherever, we're always here for you, mate. So all the best to you guys. Tried to make a video the other day for how to be a better dungeon master, but I was really bad, and I ended up deleting it because it wasn't much good, guys. I did about 24 minutes, but it was wasted time, really, because it just wasn't very good. So I'll try that again for you guys, and I really want to get out how to become a better D&D player, focusing on the thief. I just need to get my head sorted out, and then we'll get those videos knocked up and released, guys. Painting wise, get these goblins finished. I've got a table full of stuff, guys, which I was going to get painted up. I'd sort of put stuff on the table and said, get that finished, move on. But we're just not getting any games in the house, because I've got Tau, Fire Warriors, I've got Land Raiders, and it's a mix of different armies, and what it's meaning is you're getting one part of an army finished and then moving on to a different army or moving on to Age of Sigmar. And obviously I've got the Lord of the Rings stuff that I want to paint up as well. But while I'm like this, there wouldn't be even any fun in doing any of that. So what I've decided to do is get what has been promised for a good while, is get the skirmish armies sorted out. So I've made a list, and this is what we're going to get knocked up. Maybe not the Stormcast, but we're basically going to get some Sylvaneth, some Dispossessed, as in the dwarves, and some Moonclan. So I'm going to be painting up a Grot Shaman, some Moonclan Grots, Dispossessed. We're going to do an Unforged, which is going to be this guy. So he's going to be getting painted up, and two Thunderers, and then we'll get a Branch Witch and 4 Dryads painted up for the Sylvaneth, and then we'll get a first battle report out going through the skirmish campaign and just build up like that. And then I'll just get these done once I've built up a little bit of a skirmish force, just so I can play with the family, because we're not getting any games in, guys. And that's about it for me, really. Like I say, I'm trying to watch the videos when I can, guys, but it's not great at the minute, so I'm not watching as many as I normally would. But thinking about you, hope you're all okay in the community. I know this new YouTube change has just come in. It's not going to affect me, but for those who it does affect, I hope you stay in the community and that, and it doesn't force your hand and make you leave, because there's some great guys out there and girls. So all the best, guys. I hope the brush review was okay. Just a quick one there. As I say, not great but not bad by any means whatsoever. I'll certainly be keeping this brush going in the collection. So yeah, take care, guys. All the best. Talk to you soon.